Alright, hey guys, so today I'm going to show you how you can take some frozen food and you can fix it up and make it look a lot nicer and more presentable and just tastier to eat. So what I got some of these frozen chimichanga guys. There's beef and bean. I don't get the ones with cheese and I'm going to show you why. So what you do, which if you don't know how to cook the frozen food I'm going to show you, you get your guy, stick it on the plate. 30 seconds in the microwave. It's pretty easy. What you're going to want to do actually is you're going to do multiples of these. You're not going to just do the one. So you're going to cook the one, and once it's ready, you're going to get it on a frying pan. This is an ungreased frying pan, just dry the way it is. And you're going to do 30 seconds, flip it over another 30 seconds. So it's cooked for 1 minute. This one I've already done for the 1 minute. I'm going to stick it on there right now and get it going on the frying pan. So what that does is that, stay down. So what that does is I'm going to start to brown it. Damn it, Eva. I'm filming something, you stupid cat. No one's going to believe me. I'm right in the middle of it. Alright, you're being a pill. So what that does is it's going to brown this side a little bit because you want it to crunch. When you put them in the microwave like this, they get kind of soggy. And like you're doing multiples, if you want to try to figure out how to cook more than one in the microwave at once, go for it. I know what works is 30 seconds, flip 30 seconds. Yeah, it works out. And then I'm browning it a little bit on here. It's going to get a little brown. That's what you want. You're going to flip it over. I don't even have anything to flip it over with. I just use my hand most of the time. So maybe I'll burn myself. You can just shut up. There's a paper bag. You want to put in the paper bag? Yeah. Have fun in that. So this one has now been microwaved all the way through. I can turn that heat up a little bit. I got the heat really low because I was just starting out. So that's probably, no, that's not even really bad. You can even kind of feel how it slides across the pan. What are you doing? Do you realize? Okay, anyway. Now all these are browning. Your next step, I have a pie tin. I use a toaster oven. I think pie tins are the best thing in the world when you're in a toaster oven. It fits right in there. It's metal. You can wash it. It's not like using aluminum foil. Because you're going to use cheese next. You're going to get your cheese on top. And you want to grease it. You can use vegetable oil. I have these spray things that I use. You might not even really have to because you're going to get to it while the cheese is still all kind of gooey. So you can, because there is going to be cheese on the side of that, and it's actually going to be great when you get it, scoop it, and slide it right back on top. So that's good to go. These probably aren't quite yet. It's pretty quick. I mean, you could just cook these right in the toaster oven, but I think it takes longer. This is really quick. Like, it's almost done. Like, really, it is. And it's only been 3 minutes. That's starting to get there. Starting to get there as well. This is probably the longest part, but once the inside is cooked, you can start browning it on the other side. Maybe a little hotter. You do want to be careful. Something you might want to do when microwaving is actually not do 30 seconds, is do 25 and 25, because the inside of this does get really hot with the fact that you're actually cooking it 3 times. And I know that sounds weird. Yeah, you're cooking the microwave, on the stove, and the toaster oven. It's like, couldn't you just do this all in one step? Like, trust me, it makes it come out so much better. It's frozen food, but somehow it works when you do it in this way. It just gets just right. So that's starting to get brown, get hot. Getting hot. The cheese I just have cheddar. I wish I had Monterey Jack. I don't think I have Parmesan. Don't use Parmesan. It's Mexican food. So I'm going to sprinkle that along in there. And that'll take a little while as well. I mean, but look at I don't edit my videos. I mean, look how long it's taken so far. It's pretty quick. Once you have everything, you're good to go. Like, you just keep going with it. And how is my toaster oven in the shot? It's somewhat in the shot. So these are probably getting pretty good and browned. I'll show these off here. As you can see, like, it's a little bit brown on one side. And that's the thing about the pan. The pan is still hot. you take it off the heat. You could turn the heat off and let it brown a little longer. Normally I might do that, is let that side now brown a little bit more and turn the heat off, because you don't need that anymore. But for the sake of the video, I'm just going to move along to the next step, which is getting these guys toaster oven with cheese. So you don't necessarily, like I said, have to grease the pan for the pie tin, whichever you're working with here, whatever you're working with. It helps. It actually really is a good idea to get some of it on the metal because it'll cook in a good way, and you're just going to be able to slide it right off. So I'm going to put some directly on the pie tin as well, on purpose. I mean, normally the idea is you're aiming for your chimichanga. I'm going to say it wrong all throughout this video. Then we're going to stick it in the toaster oven and start getting that hot. It's just long enough to melt the cheese, really. You get it melted. It doesn't take too long. We actually get it really hot. We'll just put it on the highest setting. You can put it in the oven. The thing is, these steps, if you microwave cheese, it doesn't come out quite right, the same, like the way it separates. You don't want to do it on the frying pan because it might stick to it. It's just, this is the laziest, best way to do it. It really, if you're just, like, you barely have to pay attention to it. It's easy cleanup. Because this isn't even really dirty. I'm not going to put the food back on the plate I microwaved it on. Like, why? I know that many steps sounds complicated, but like, it's what you want to do, trust me. And then, what you're going to want to get, what I like to have, is once that's all melted, I'm going to put a sauce on top. I like to get myself, I like the Jack in the Box hot sauce. These are pretty good. I got a couple packets of that. I got verde salsa from Taco Bell. It's pretty good. I mean, you can just usually walk in there and get them. You don't have to buy anything. They might get suspicious, but so don't do it too often. Or just like go with a friend who's buying something. That's Panda Express hot mustard sauce. Don't use that. That would taste terrible on there. So far, we're looking at 7 minutes. Oh, this video's going longer than I want it to go. Should have done more prep work. That's not getting hot enough fast enough. What can I talk about for a minute? Dead air. Well, you also, what I feel is once you get this all set and everything, you're getting it out, have it on your plate. It's going to be really, really orange and brown and red, like everything you're going to have, unless you have the verde sauce. So that's why I'm going to get myself some guacamole. Let's put some of that on there, and then I'm also, ooh, that smells good. Also going to put the hell? My sour cream evidently has like a child on it. I just wanted some sour cream. What the hell is this? Your pure moment. I didn't do that. Like, this is they printed that on there. It's fucking weird. I just wanted sour cream. I didn't want it like an unwed mother or whatever that is. Ugh. Thanks, but no thanks. So that should almost be about right, actually. On the highest setting. Oh, that's good. Melted. Check that out. It's good and melted, and if you see on the sides, right down in there, that's melted too. But I'm gonna slide that off. Slides right off. Comes off almost like a post-it note or glue. Just using my thumbnail. Ooh, it's so nice. Gooey. This side. And if you let it go a little longer, it might start to bubble and crack. It actually still would be okay. A lot of this I did quicker than I normally would. Just for the sake of the video. But still, like, it takes, you know, like 10 minutes to do all this. And if you're doing it for 2, you would just keep the process going. You know, get your, keep microwaving, keep it on the frying pan and everything. The verde sauce. I mean, I guess you could buy sauce to put on here. This is what I got, though. It doesn't quite, like I said, like before you get the guac and the sour cream, it just doesn't quite look like it's ready to be eaten. you look at it there, it's looking pretty good. Got my spoon. Oh, that's fresh sour cream. Get a spoonful of that on there. Dab on this side. Come on. There we go. That's looking good. I'm gonna use the same spoon that I used for the sour cream. Don't want to contaminate it though. Get my guac on. Just a good spoonful of guac right there in the middle. Maybe a little more. A little more. Oh, come on, that's set. That's good to go. Get yourself a fork. And you can make multiple plates of these. I mean, it's pretty easy. You get your ingredients. I mean, look at that. That looks like something that you'd get like at a Mexican restaurant. Like, it's probably be like a $7, $8 plate or something. I'm gonna have it for more than $7 because I bought a spot, but I get to make more than one of them. I can make multiples, and that's how you make this guy frozen food to something looking really classy. Okay, not that classy, but I'm gonna eat it and like it. And that's all. Thanks, guys.